Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but only if you're eating the right kind of food. If you're over 50, your metabolism slows and your heart, joints, and digestion need extra support. Some foods you loved in your youth might now cause fatigue, weight gain, or dangerous inflammation. Doctors have warned that certain morning staples spike blood sugar, cholesterol, and even pressure. You may think your breakfast routine is harmless, but hidden sugars and fats can silently hurt you. Eating the wrong thing daily can set you up for long-term health issues you could have avoided. That quick and easy option may be robbing you of energy and increasing your risk of disease today. To age well, your breakfast should fuel your body, not burden your heart, liver, or blood vessels. Many foods look healthy on the surface, but are loaded with chemicals, preservatives, or empty carbs. This list reveals 9 breakfast items that are dangerous for adults over 50, based on medical advice. Some will surprise you, especially if you think you've been eating healthy all along each morning. Start your day smarter, not sicker. Your future health depends on the choices you make right now. Stay with us as we count down the worst breakfast foods you need to avoid for a longer, better life. Let's begin with number 1. You might have eaten it just this morning without even thinking twice. 1. Sugary breakfast cereals. They seem innocent, just pour and eat, but these cereals are loaded with refined sugar and additives. Most brands target adults with labels like heart healthy or high fiber to gain your full trust. But hidden in each bite are blood sugar spikes that leave you tired, hungry, and craving more soon. Your insulin levels skyrocket, which can worsen diabetes, cause weight gain, and hurt your heart. Cereals also contain artificial dyes and flavors that may disrupt hormones and digestion over time. Many are made from heavily processed grains that offer almost no nutritional value or real fiber. After 50, blood pressure and cholesterol are more sensitive to these quick sugar and carb bombs. Even those with added whole grains still carry high glycemic loads that strain aging systems. Low fat does not mean healthy when the sugar content is as high as candy bars or soda servings. 2. Store-bought muffins. They look small and innocent, but one muffin can contain more sugar than a can of soda and fries. Muffins are often made with refined flour, added oils, and artificial preservatives to last longer. Even the bran or fruit versions are packed with hidden sweeteners that spike your glucose fast. These pastries offer almost no protein or fiber, leaving you hungrier and craving snacks before noon. Doctors warn that regularly starting your day this way can contribute to obesity and hypertension. The trans fats often used in mass-produced muffins increase inflammation and damage blood vessels. That warm and tasty treat can quietly lead to joint pain, fatigue, and blood sugar crashes later. Eating these daily in your 50s can sabotage your energy and worsen heart and brain health long-term. You may think you're choosing a light breakfast, but it is more like a dessert without any balance. 3. Flavored yogurts. Yogurt is often considered a health food, but flavored varieties can be sugar bombs in disguise. Some have up to 20 grams of sugar per serving, with artificial flavors and stabilizers added in. This high sugar intake early in the day throws off your insulin and increases your hunger later. It may even increase belly fat and blood pressure, especially in those over 50 with slower metabolisms. Additives like carrageenan and modified cornstarch can irritate your gut and cause bloating or gas. You may be eating yogurt for probiotics, but the added sugar can cancel out their gut health benefits. Doctors say these sugary versions behave more like dessert than a balanced morning meal should. Even low-fat yogurts add sugar to make up for lost flavor, making it even worse for your heart. If your yogurt has a fruit flavor and tastes sweet, it likely contains more sugar than you expect. 4. White bread toast. White bread may be the classic breakfast side, but it offers little value for aging bodies after 50. It is made from refined flour that lacks fiber and nutrients, and it turns to sugar almost instantly. This leads to a quick spike in blood glucose and insulin, followed by a crash that leaves you tired. Daily consumption can increase your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and unwanted belly fat buildup. White toast is often paired with butter, jam, or processed spreads that add more sugar and salt. It may taste comforting, but it silently contributes to high cholesterol and blood pressure issues. Over time, the lack of fiber can also disrupt digestion and increase the risk of colon health problems. Your body needs complex carbs and slow-burning energy, not empty slices that digest like candy. Doctors recommend switching to sprouted grain or whole wheat breads with at least 3 grams of fiber. 5. Pancakes and waffles with syrup. Fluffy pancakes and crispy waffles might bring back memories, but they offer very little for your health. Made with refined flour and sugar, they digest rapidly and flood your bloodstream with glucose early. Adding syrup only worsens the spike. Some brands contain high fructose corn syrup and fake flavors. Doctors warn that this combo increases inflammation, insulin resistance, and risk of heart disease. This sugary start leads to energy crashes, irritability, and hunger just hours after breakfast ends. The meal lacks protein and fiber, 2 things aging bodies need more than ever for stability and strength. Over time, regular consumption can promote weight gain, prediabetes, and elevated blood pressure. Frozen versions often contain preservatives and trans fats that damage arteries and cell health. While they may feel like comfort food, they do more harm than good to your cardiovascular system. 6. Breakfast bars and granola bars. Breakfast bars seem convenient, but many are just candy bars with a healthier-looking label on top. They are often filled with sugar, corn syrup, and refined oils that provide no lasting nourishment. Some bars contain more than 200 calories with minimal protein or fiber to keep you full and focused. Doctors note that added sugars in these bars are linked to high triglycerides and hypertension risks. They also have artificial flavors, soy protein isolates, and preservatives that affect digestion. Many bars marketed to older adults still spike glucose and strain insulin responses within minutes. While they are shelf-stable, they are not health-stable, especially for aging hearts and blood vessels. If you are using them as meal replacements, you may be setting up crashes and cravings all day. Your heart does not need another excuse to pump harder. Give it foods that help it relax and last. 7. Flavored instant oatmeal packets. Oatmeal is healthy, but not all oatmeals are created equal, especially those instant flavored packs. These contain added sugars, salt, and artificial flavors that reduce the natural benefits of oats. What could be heart healthy becomes a sugary carb bomb that spikes blood sugar and energy levels. Doctors say these packets are processed to cook fast, which also increases their glycemic index. They may be labeled low-fat or light, but their impact on metabolism is far from gentle or slow. You think you are doing something good, but flavored oatmeal can increase inflammation and cravings. Additives like caramel coloring and thickeners also raise health concerns for older individuals. They are designed for convenience, not longevity, and your aging body needs real nourishment now. Choose plain steel cut or rolled oats and cook them with water, almond milk, or unsweetened yogurt. 8. Sausages and processed meats. Breakfast sausage links or patties might feel traditional, but they are not friendly to your heart. These meats are often cured, smoked, or loaded with sodium, preservatives, and saturated fats. Even small servings contain compounds that raise cholesterol, blood pressure, and cancer risk. Doctors have long warned that processed meats increase inflammation and damage blood vessels. You may love the taste, but the price you pay in cardiovascular health can be dangerously high. The additives used can also affect kidney function and contribute to joint stiffness and pain. After 50, your body processes fat and sodium differently, meaning the damage happens faster. These meats often contain nitrates and nitrites that disrupt your cells and digestion systems. Healthier swaps include turkey sausage made at home with herbs, or plant-based options in moderation. 9. Fruit juices and breakfast smoothies. Fruit juice might look healthy, but most store-bought options are loaded with sugar and no fiber. Drinking orange juice spikes your blood sugar rapidly and offers little satiety for your morning. Smoothies labeled breakfast blends often contain added syrups, frozen yogurts, and artificial colors. Doctors explain these liquid carbs digest quickly, strain the pancreas, and raise insulin sharply. Even 100% juice has been stripped of the fiber that slows digestion and sugar absorption. Drinking your breakfast can lead to increased appetite, weight gain, and low energy by late morning. Your body needs protein, fats, and fiber, not a glass of liquid candy disguised as something healthy. Avoid pre-made bottles and smoothie bar mixes that add more than your daily sugar in one container. Instead, make smoothies at home using spinach, almond milk, chia seeds, berries, and protein powder. This gives your body balanced nutrition without the sugar crash or metabolic stress afterward. If you love juice, mix a splash with water and drink it alongside whole fruit for added fiber. Every bite you take in the morning sets the tone for your metabolism, blood pressure, and brain power. For people over 50, breakfast is not just about eating it, it's about protecting your future health. These foods may feel nostalgic or easy, but the long-term risks they carry cannot be ignored anymore. Sugar spikes, trans fats, and processed carbs cannot belong in your body when it is trying to heal. Aging gracefully requires choosing foods that support your cells, your heart, and your energy daily. Avoiding harmful breakfast choices is not about restriction, it is about freedom from future illness. Make simple swaps that give your organs a break and help reduce inflammation, pain, and fatigue. Read every label, question every claim, and always prioritize fiber, protein, and whole ingredients. Your body will respond positively to the shift, and you will notice clearer thinking and lighter moods. You are not too old to improve your health, you are just in time to make powerful changes right now. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more life-saving food tips that protect your heart and brain each day. Share it with someone over 50 and comment with your habits. Start tomorrow with real food and real strength. Your best years are ahead when your plate is smart. Good health starts with breakfast, so do not waste the opportunity to feel better with every bite.